Why should you be using a Squatty Potty? I'm here to answer that question for you. My name's Kristen Norwick. I'm a pelvic physiotherapist and the owner of Karen Physiotherapy, where we are on a mission to empower you to make informed decisions about your health. You may have heard Squatty Potties being talked about. They're definitely becoming more popular, but why should you use them? Everybody could benefit from pooping in a more squat-like position, and that's because of how our anatomy works. There are some people that it might not work well for. So for example, if it's a really sore position for your back or another area of your body. So if you're unsure if it's right for you, definitely talk to either your doctor or your physiotherapist about it. If you don't have any reasons why you can't get your legs propped up into a squat position, then it's a really good idea to do it. I'm going to explain a little bit about your pelvic floor. So I've got a pelvic model here. Your pelvis is the bone that you're sitting on, most likely if you're sitting. Your pubic bone is the front, and then your lower back ends at your sacrum, and then your tailbone. So it's that very bottom part of your spine. If you look from above, you actually have a hole in your pelvis, which is filled with these red pelvic floor muscles. And I've left the bowel in here and the rectum so you can see where your poop needs to go and the hole that it needs to pass through in order for you to poop. So I'll just turn it around so you can see from below. So this would be where your vagina or penis is, and then this is where your bowel movement leaves your body. So through your sphincters, through your anus, so that you can poop. So you can see there's all these red muscles that loop around the area. One of those muscles runs from the back of your pubic bone, around your bowel, and then all the way back to your pubic bone. We often like to call this a lasso muscle. It's a really important muscle that stops you from leaking your poop when you're standing or, walking, doing things throughout the day. Stops you from leaking when you don't want to be going. The problem is if you're trying to poop in more of an upright position, that lasso muscle is still cinching that exit that your poop needs to be able to go through. So, therefore, it's going to make it a lot harder for you to poop. And sometimes some secondary things can happen, like it might get painful, it might bleed, the list goes on. Where the Squatty Potty comes in is if you do have an upright toilet that you sit on, you can actually prop your feet up onto the footstool so that your body is anatomically now in more of a squat position. And this is key because in a squat position, your puborectalis actually loosens off. It stops lassoing, and your bowel opens up so that your bowel movement can pass much more easily through your rectum and out your anus. You don't have to use a Squatty Potty. You can use any sort of footstool or anything that can prop your feet up. But I personally love Squatty Potties because you can get multiple different versions and they're sleek and easy to use. I think anything that is a little bit hard to use or hard to remember to use, often we forget to do it and it sort of ends up in storage somewhere. I live in my van here. This is a 60 square foot van. So of course, knowing what I know, I knew we needed a Squatty Potty in our van. And I found out that Squatty Potty has a travel size. So here is my travel size Squatty Potty. It's really sleek. So if you're saying, oh, I don't think I have space for this, I don't know, this is pretty sleek. You probably have space for it. We tuck this just behind our toilet because we just have a composting toilet in the van here. And then what you do is you open up these feet, click them into place, and voila, you have a footstool. So now you can set this on the ground and prop your feet up on the stool, get into that squat position, round your spine a little bit. Now your puborectalis, that lasso muscle, has let go, and you can pass your bowel movement much more easily. So if you've been on the fence wondering if you should get one of these, you should. Even if you have no issues pooping, it is a good idea to get a Squatty Potty. And especially if you find you have issues with pooping. Constipation, irritable bowel, pain, bleeding, any of those things could be helped by using a Squatty Potty. And like I said, double check with a doctor or a physiotherapist if you're not sure it's the right choice for you. You can always see one of our amazing physiotherapists. I'll put the link in the description below for you to book your first consultation for free. All right, good luck. I hope you get a Squatty Potty and I hope you love it. Let me know in the comments if you have one and what you think of it, or if you end up getting one. All right, take care. Bye.